Hi, I'm Deborah Dahab, your expat coach and intercultural psychologist, and today we're going to talk about how to decide where to live. This is a topic that I've seen a lot of questions about on social media, and it's actually one module of my Master Your Move program. I will put the link in the description box if you want to learn more about the program. Just schedule an enrollment call with me, completely free, and we will dive into in a nutshell, the methodology that I share in the program. And in itself, this video will help you decide where to live. Now, this methodology works for countries. So if you are deciding on go to two different countries, you have to decide one. It works for a regional level, like areas. It works for cities, it works for neighborhoods, and it works even for the most granular level of, for example, where to live in terms of different apartments and different houses. Now, the first part of this methodology is looking into how you live now. What do you like about where you live, and what you don't like about where you live? And it's important to involve all family members in this exercise, because ultimately, if you're going to move to another country together, it's really important to go through this exercise together. And this is the first step, because we really look into the situation today. It's hard to look at something abstract that you don't know about, right? So first look into, what do you like about the place you live? So let's as an example, let's look into a neighborhood. So you like about your neighborhood that it's quiet, that you can get around easily, and you have like drugstores and grocery stores nearby. What you don't like about it, for example, it might not have a lot of restaurants and places to go to at night. Let's just give this as an example. It can mean anything. There is no right or wrong answer, to be honest. It's just what you like and what you don't like. So the methodology goes to looking at that and then creating 3 different lists. And what I call this is the criteria funnel. So basically, you're going to start with something we're all used to doing and we already know how to do, which is our wish list. And this is the time where you can go crazy. You can think about all of the things that you want in this new neighborhood that you're looking towards moving to. So go crazy. There's no limitations here. Write down everything you want on your wish list. And I advise different family members, let's say you're moving with a spouse, to do this separately. So you can compare and contrast your wish lists and the other lists that we're going to see in the criteria funnel. Okay, so now you have your wish list. You have the list of all of your wishes in this new place you want to live in. The next step is to look at that list and ask yourself with very, very honestly, from all of these things, what are the things that I must have, that I think I must have? And this second list should be shorter than the first list, or else you're doing it wrong. So the idea is to drill it down to what you feel, you think you must have in this new neighborhood. And it can be anything from, you don't want to use a car to get around, or you have a certain budget you need to be within. It can be anything. Now, the third step and the last step in this process has to do with your non-negotiables. And so you're going to look at your second list of your must-haves, and you're going to drill it even further down into your non-negotiables, things that you absolutely cannot negotiate. These are absolutes. You have to have them. You will not negotiate. You will not compromise on them. I'm going to give you an example of a client of mine. So she had a mobility issue. She really couldn't walk up and down stairs. So when she was looking for a certain apartment or even a neighborhood, it really had to be flat. It couldn't be a hilly neighborhood because she wouldn't be able to walk around. And when she went down to the granular level of finding an apartment that she was going to move to, it had to be either on a ground floor or it had to have a working elevator. So these are really important things, and that was a non-negotiable. Let's say that you have pets and your pets are going with you. So perhaps a non-negotiable is that you need to have green or a park or an area to walk your dogs or your pets, so they can, walk around and feel free. Now, it will be different for different people. And of course, for families, it might be different, depends on your configuration. But this system of wish list, must haves, and non negotiables will help you do two things. It will help you focus on what really matters when you are looking at potential places to live, because you have your non-negotiable list. And it will also help you to save time, energy, money, because you can give this list to whoever is helping you find a place, a real estate agent or any other professional that might be helping you in this process. And you tell them, if the neighborhood does not have these aspects, if it doesn't have a park nearby, or it doesn't have a green area big enough to walk my pets, my dogs, for example, don't even show it to me. And what does that help you with? It helps you avoid the shining object syndrome. And what is the shiny object syndrome? It is when you see like, oh my God, this place is amazing. It has a beautiful view, except it doesn't have any park to be seen of. And it's on the top floor. So you will have to walk, go up all the stairs or things that you had put in your non-negotiables. If you don't have your non-negotiables clear, you will get tempted perhaps to go and view these places and waste your time and money and energy. Now, these lists are dynamic. So once you start viewing neighborhoods or viewing places to live, you might rethink these lists because you're calibrating according to reality. Let's say that your non-negotiable is a budget of X, as let's say $1,000, and you are thinking, you are realizing that in order to be in a place where you don't need to have a car, to have public transportation, needs to be more central and therefore is more expensive, and therefore your budget of $1,000 might not be enough. So what you do is you recalibrate your lists according to the reality. You might say, okay, that's it. That's all the money I have. So maybe I need to be a bit further away from the city center. Or you say, no, okay, being in the city center is really important to me. And so I will figure a way to increase my budget. So this system will help you to ground, to look into what you want and what you need in a place, and help you ultimately decide where you want to live. I hope this was helpful. This is, in a nutshell, a methodology that I share in depth in one of the modules of my Master Your Move program. You can jump in the program anytime you want. It's for people who are preparing to move abroad. If you want to know more, I will include in the description box a link where you can reach me, and I will answer all your questions. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.